What's going on, guys? What's going on? It's been a little while. I've been busy, you know. When you get busy, you want to make these videos, you want to make these videos come out. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a little to make a little and take care of other situations and whatnot. Today we're gonna skip the whole intro thing, you know, to get to the video or whatnot, because I haven't made a little video in a while. Reason why we're skipping all that is, well, basically because I wanted to get this video out a little faster, because when you make intros and stuff like that, it the allotted time has a video taking more time to upload. So let's skip that and get down to the meat of the conversation. So as you can see in the bottom, or in the what you call the title, or the labeling of the video, as you can see, we're talking about a planetary situation. I've had many different people ask me questions, and I do intend on answering some of these questions that some of my subscribers have asked me over emails and stuff like this. Some questions have even been on the comment section. I have so many videos to do, guys. I understand when you guys want video requests and stuff like that to come through. You'll be waiting for them and whatnot, and they will come through. If I agree to make the video, of course, I have to okay it. I can't, But at the same time, understand, I am working real hard. I do have a life besides, YouTube, and I can't always be up here every minute of the day. But I do make it a very large effort to stay in connection with you guys. How have I been? I've been all right. Had an interesting night tonight, and I was looking over the comments and stuff like this, and some of the older comments, and some emails that I got, and I do believe that people are getting a misunderstanding. And I need you guys to look at some of my past videos talking about September the 21st, and what that all means. Because some people are putting words in my mouth after I just made a video explaining what was meant to happen on that time frame. People are putting words in my mouth. People are saying I said all kinds of stuff that I never said. Okay? And also, people are just plain downright ignorant. They want to talk a bunch of nonsense that was never said. Okay. Let's deal with this. Alright. Okay. Look. For you guys that do not understand, this video is to clarify what I'm trying to tell y'all. Because it looks like y'all can't. It looks like a lot of you guys are hard of hearing. And I don't understand why. If you didn't understand what I said before, reverse or rewind the video and listen to it again. Let's get started. So, why the 21st of September? That recently passed a while ago. We are dealing with a planetary situation that took place on our planet that's not very much well known to people in present day to day. They did many efforts to cover up the situation that happened here. After this situation happened, and our second sun that's supposed to be by our planet here at all times was supposed to be around here, when it was the moment it was pushed away, that's when it was prophesized, and it was already spiritually calculated that it would literally take 400 years for Nibiru to be set back in the place of where it was before it was pushed away. Look at some of my later videos. I was saying the same thing. when we talk about the 21st of September 2019, we're talking about that time from September the 21st, 1619. So approximately this is a 400-year mark. There was a 100-year war added to this 400 years. So approximately we're talking about an invasion that lasted about 500 years and some change due to the time present day today. Hopefully you guys are good with math. So you understand, yes, that we have a 500 and something year situation going on. And realistically, the 400 years after that war is up now. In the higher dimensional place, see, a lot of you guys are not leaving your bodies. A lot of you guys are not talking to these ancestors that are literally flying around in the atmosphere. Okay? A lot of these beings are just waiting for one of y'all to leave y'all body so y'all can get some kind of information. I'm dead serious. You even have some of them in inner earth. But because you guys don't leave your bodies, you don't understand what's happening. You don't know what's going on. And you do have people trying to come up here and trying to tell y'all what's going on. But you want to nitpick and complain. You want to act childish and not understand. There is something getting ready to happen, yes. And a lot of you still think that Antarctica looks like this. What you're looking at in the screen. It looks nothing like that now. Antarctica, there's places in Antarctica right now that they're not telling you that's literally on fire. Alaska's on fire right now. Just so you know. Greenland is, that's it. There is no more ice in that area, in that zone. Alaska, yo, I'm telling you. And with all the water, and with all that water, all that broken down ice that is falling into the ocean, you're getting so many freaking places getting flooded now. And because the sun is doing what it's doing, right now, there are 14 states in America that are having flash-based droughts. What is that? It's when you have water in a lake or in a river. And for some reason, this water ends up evaporating and won't come back. So that means no more water. And if you don't have no more water, you can't survive. You're getting all kinds of UFO sightings now. You have 7 planets circling around our Earth right now. This guy Elon Musk was going to come out with a disclosure, and they told him to shut his ass up or they were going to do something. So he kept his mouth shut. We're very close to having 200% helium on the planet. We're very close now. I would actually argue it's about 100 and change, somewhere around there now. And because there's no water, and because the Earth in these different states and stuff like this in America and in other places as well, the ground looks almost as if it's been stripped of all of its resources. The ground literally looks dry and cracked. You can't plant anything on that kind of ground. And more farmers are coming out now. Do your research, people. More farmers are reporting now that it's going to be this up and coming year, supposedly so-called 2020, is going to be a goddamn nightmare for farmers, because the water, all the floods have not ceased. They have not gone down. The water has not gone down. It's only gotten worse with time. They can't plant nothing. They can't plant nothing. You got all kind of white folks coming out now on YouTube complaining about this shit. Why a solar minimum? People want to keep knowing, asking about a solar minimum. You know why? It's because they were getting all kinds of machines, technology ready for a solar flare. to hit the planet, because that's what they wanted, because they knew that they can divert a solar flare, but a solar minimum, they cannot stop that, because that's dealing with your photon radiation. If you do your diligent research and stop, thinking you know it all, you will literally see that this year has been absolutely detrimental to all these orc beings that are on the planet. I mean, they are literally going through it. And it's what they get for what they've done. The water is damaged on the planet. You got places that the water is evaporating. The sun is getting even hotter. And there is a very good chance that you guys are not going to have, a so-called snowy winter or whatever. Because the sun is literally getting hotter, and they're saying even if it gets cold, that the radiation from the sun alone is going to be able to kill these orc beings. Or these mankind, or whatever you want to call them. Very soon you're going to start seeing these fear-like objects in the sky, and they're going to try to cut off the connection to the internet, and y'all not going to be able to communicate with each other over internet. Hell, they're even going to try to cut off communication with the phone lines, so y'all can't call each other to know what's going on, because around that time is when people are going to start morphing over. Yes, energetically, yes. Some people have come and talked to me about, where you get this information from and all this. I bet you got it from here, I bet you got it from there. Nobody knows when the rapture is going to come and all this other crap. You see, this is how I know that I have individuals that don't understand a goddamn thing. They just come up here and they just want just talk nonsense. They don't even know what they're talking about. There is no rapture coming. There is no fucking rapture coming. Get that in your head. There is no rapture coming. Since when the hell we talk about a rapture? We're talking about a planetary situation that got to get solved on the planet. You want to talk about a rapture? This is how I know that my words are falling on deaf ears. On some of y'all, not all of y'all. A lot of y'all are intelligent and understand what the heck we talking about. We got other people out here that just don't seem to understand. And I'm sorry, they just apparently they're never gonna get it. But it is what it is. No flack on them. It is what it is. Not gonna stress myself over individuals who just can't seem to grasp what we're talking about. But I really need you guys, despite all that, I need you guys to really think. Our planet is being controlled clearly by an entity that is foreign from this planet. Because think about it. If you're a so-called white person and you want control over the planet, you want to rule here for many, 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 many years. But at the same time, you're destroying the planet. You're destroying the planet that you're supposedly living on. What kind of entity would destroy the planet that they want to have control over? It is because they don't come from here. That is why they feel that it is okay to destroy here. They don't have no connection with this planet. So they feel that it is okay to destroy it. Does that make sense? It's very basic to understand. Okay? You're having all kinds of disasters happening on the planet. And because you people that want to come up here don't see anything happening in your neck of the woods, don't think that nothing's coming, because something is coming. And you're going to be able to see it yourselves. See, this disaster that's happening happening all over the planet is not going to stop where you think it's going to stop. It's going to come visit you too. So, you know, let my words fall on deaf ears if that's what you want to do. But just understand, you ain't safe. You ain't safe. Okay? You're not safe. Okay? You're going to have a moment on the planet where everything starts getting out of control all over the planet because it has to. Don't be scared of nothing. It's because it has to. The Mother Nature, she has now awakened, and she's furious. And because of what's happening is happening, now these fourth dimensional entities have been released, and now you have news coming out now about these so-called these beings they want to call kind of aliens or whatever. They want to talk about Anunnaki, and that they're going around killing up people and armies of these orc beings, and they're protecting these oil fields, and they're doing this and they're doing that. You people that know how to do your research diligently are starting to see these stories coming out now, huh? Why you think? And that guy Vladimir Putin, he looks scared for his life. Why? They know what time it is. They know what time it is. They know what time it is. It's only a matter of time now before this shit gets out of control. And for you naysayers that want to keep coming up on people's channels and they trying to tell y'all and trying to wake y'all up, you're going to have a rude awakening coming for you, because you're about to see what's going to happen. Okay? You're going to see, and yes, the sun is going to keep getting hotter, but at the same time, the radiation levels are going to change and they're going to skyrocket. You guys don't get it, but there really are beings called Anunnaki. There really are. And they really do exist. And those beings that are up there, they know who I am. They know who I am. They know me. Believe it. And I'm telling you right now, this is not a joke. This is not no plaything. This is not a joke. Something is coming, yes. Why do I say this? It is because it was already predestined and prophesized, and not only that, but what's happening on the planet is happening on a ridiculous scale. There has never been a year like 2019. There has never been a year like this, and because you guys think that the 2020 is rolling around, that everything's going to be a-okay. No, it's not. No, it's not, and y'all about to see. That's the problem with people. People think things are going to happen when they want it to happen. It's when they up there beyond your scope. It's when they decide that they want something to happen. They've already been released. Now they're on the planet now. They're on the planet now, physically. Y'all don't hear about the Moroccan soldiers that got killed up in Africa? Oh, y'all don't know? It was our brothers and sisters that went over there and did that. They completely massacred them. But I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know this because you don't know how to do research diligently. They killed up a whole bunch of people in Syria just recently. This situation is quickly ramping up, and to the point where you're gonna literally see this shit in real time in your face. So I don't want to hear no shit when it happens. I make videos because I have an understanding of what's going on. There's many people that leave their bodies and can confirm what I'm saying is true. This is not no plaything. I don't play around on this channel. You don't want to hear about this stuff, then don't come here. It's that simple. It's an easy fix. But don't come here and complain. You understand what I'm saying? Don't make no damn sense. A lot of y'all starting to notice that these orcs are starting to look at y'all funny, and they starting to look at y'all with some kind of look of fear in their eyes. It's because they secretly know what's happening. They secretly know what's happening amongst each other. They know what's happening, and that's why they're giving you that look of fright, that look of just worry. They know that their time is almost at hand. They know. Trust me. Believe me. And the more y'all keep meditating, you're bringing your higher self toward you. You're dragging it towards you energetically. And when the time comes, everybody's going to shift over, and you're going to have a situation on your hands. And the government's going to try to go underground, and it's not going to work for them. Antarctica, I'm telling you, man, it looks nothing like this anymore. You got all kinds of grasslands and stuff coming out. You got all kinds of structures that were underneath all that ice and snow or whatever, whatnot, coming out now. And they're trying to hide it on Google Earth or whatever the hell the damn thing is. And they're trying to control the weather out here because it's not supposed to be getting cold in fall. They're controlling everything out here with these cell phone towers. They are. They are. People want to come at me and be like, "Oh, where you get your information from, Remedy H and all this other stuff?" No, actually, believe it or not, no. That guy that they call Remedy H, and some of y'all may want to think he's actually crazy and stuff like that. Y'all gonna be in for a rude awakening with that guy. You know that? A lot of y'all don't understand what the hell that man know. Okay? You don't know. And it's not just him either. There's plenty of people that I know of. In person and not in person either. That can confirm this kind of information. That they know is going on. It's already obvious that something's about to happen. And for those of y'all that can't see that, I feel sorry for y'all, because y'all gonna be one of the ones it's gonna hit y'all last minute. And that's one of the worst things in the world. You're not prepared for it, and it just happens spontaneously, because that's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be spontaneous. And it's gonna be like a domino effect. A spontaneous domino effect. It's gonna start hitting everybody, until eventually the whole damn place is shifted. Then you have a serious problem on your hands. Like I said, you don't understand universal karma. A lot of y'all seem to not understand what karmatic debt is. When you have a people come and do some atrocious and evil, there has to be a turnover situation where the opposite hand gets fed the dominant power. And when that happens, the individuals who came and did what they did have to pay. Period. And if the children's children of the situation, the placeholders that did what they did, the children have to get the brunt of the smackdown. Period. You guys don't understand. You think that what's happening is so-called black people, and you're Hispanics and all these other carbon-blooded people. You think that all this stuff that's happening to them is just going to continue happening over and over and over and over again, and that nothing's coming and nothing's going to come and fix the situation, and that they're just destined to be the bottom soul to the boot of these so-called orc beings and all that, and that they're so mighty and they're so great and powerful. This is the nonsense that y'all believe. Then y'all out of y'all damn mind, and y'all really do need to seek help or something. Universal karma is real, and y'all about to see. Y'all about to see, and that's why I'm not stressing it. I'm not stressing myself out about this. I see some of the things people are saying and stuff like this, and I just shake my head and laugh, because it's like you don't understand. You don't understand. Something really is coming, because it's already here now. Your 400-year timeline with this situation's over, and now things are literally happening on the planet. And they're not telling y'all about it. And now they're trying to do disclosures on television to try to prepare y'all for what's coming, because they know what's coming. When an individual is completely oblivious to what's going on around them, they'll make up all kinds of excuses for why the situation. Oh, I didn't see anything, so obviously nothing happened. You think because you didn't see anything and nothing happened? But I'm sorry, you are a fool. Who are you? Are you more important than all the billions of people on the planet? Who are you? You think you get to say so of what's going on? I don't get to say so. Nobody down here does. It's the beings that are up top. They get to say so of what's going on. Because they're the watchers. They're the overseers. Does that make sense? They're simply relaying a message to those that are beneath, lower, down here. So when somebody's giving you a message and trying to tell you something, maybe you might want to try to listen and open up your ears. Okay? There is a lot more out here at stake. There's a lot of things going on around here. And I need the carbon-blooded people on the planet. Your Hispanics. Minus the Mexicans, because they're orcs as well. Now the Mexicans with the carbon in their blood, that may be original in Mexico, they're a different situation. But you know, the regular Mexicans you see every day, those are orc beings as well. They're excluded from the situation. But your Hispanics, your Africans, your African Americans, and all the other so-called black people all over the planet, you all need to understand something. Y'all gonna have to come into a united front when this shit goes down, and y'all gonna have to fight to free yourselves from this corrupted, demonic system. The planet cannot stay like this. It cannot be run like this. It cannot stay in this way. It cannot function properly as a mass collective like this. There's something wrong with this place. And not only that, but now your IRS is looking like it's about to close up and shut down. You got all these stores that's about to close up now. You got stores closing up right now as we speak. Thousands of stores closing up as we speak. Your stock market's about to crash. And they don't want to tell y'all. Your money system is about to fail. And while all this is going on, they're keeping a hush-hush on everything and keeping their mouths shut. And then you guys see that Area 51 situation with those idiots running up in there. And they didn't literally storm the area, but you had a few idiots that wanted to go over and got, put in handcuffs. They got put, excuse me, into jail for a few hours or whatnot, but nobody died or whatnot. What was that about? The truth of the matter is there is a very good chance that the technology that they had in that area was placed and moved to a different site. So that way, individuals wouldn't be curious to what's going on, because if they don't see anything happen on that day, what are the people on the planet going to do? They're going to move on to something else. It's reverse psychology. Okay? If nothing happened, y'all didn't see shit. Hell, y'all not going to believe in it no more. Y'all just going to move on to something else. And also, I mean, y'all let yourselves be controlled so easily. Something on Facebook shows up and y'all just go toward what they telling y'all to do. It shows how easy you guys are manipulated and controlled out here. Okay? You have good, decent people that do have hearts out here, that are trying to tell the people the truth of what's going on around here. And even though they are the receivers of the information, that don't mean that it's coming from them. It's coming from a higher source. Okay? They're simply the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Okay? Don't shoot the freaking messenger, yo. He's ignorant. He's the one, he or she is the one relaying the message that was given upon them. Okay? Alright? The messenger is not going to know everything. They're not supposed to. They're the messenger. Okay? And they're also a receiver as well. They're receiving the message to give to you. The individual that's giving them the message to give to you, the non-suspecting person that wants to be judging and being judgmental, the individual that's giving them the message, they know fully what's going on. But like I said before, it's fine if you don't want to believe. You don't have to. This change is going to happen with or without your belief. I'm not concerned about that, but I am a little worried and concerned about our people, because our people mentally in this time frame right now, we're not mentally prepared to fight against these orc beings that have been in position and power for a very long period of time. We don't want to fight them. We want to be more like them. We want to copy after them and, you know, live in this stupid system, and we don't want to fight against them because our minds are trapped and, you know, we think we're losing some and we don't want to stop working and all these other problems that we got because we see the system and we don't realize that this system is literally falling to pieces right in front of us, but we can't see it because they don't publicize anything. You have to dig and dig and dig until you find the information. And it's not just about going online either. There are certain things that even happen all over the place, worldwide, that you can find and search for. And you will see what's going on. You can talk to people in certain places. You have all kind of documentaries coming out about what's wrong with Earth. And literally what's going on the planet. Now you got these guys that created a space force. Who you think they're going to go ahead and try to fight? A space force. They're going to try to fight the individuals that are in space coming up in here. And that's a failed effort because it's not going to work. You know, I don't agree with everything that somebody says. I don't agree with everything. You know, I nitpick as well. You know, like everybody else, I try to ask questions, and it's good to ask questions. You got to try to figure out what's going on. You got to discern from what's true fact and what's fiction. You have to understand, and I understand why some of you are skeptical. I completely get it. I understand it. I believe me, I do. Oh, if I can't see it, I won't believe it. Seeing is believing, right? According to your mentality. Well, very soon y'all gonna see something happen, and it's gonna be something that's gonna be so unexplainable. Y'all not gonna know what to do. And now you having these white folks coming up on YouTube talking about the solar minimum and what's going on, and how it's about to reach a new profound level that is literally gonna start killing them off the moment they head out outside. It's already doing that. Some of these white folks are going outside and the sun is literally making their skin catch on fire. So you have to understand, there is a lot of things going on. And the reason why a lot of y'all don't see what's going on is not only because you don't know how to do research, but it's also because of the fact that they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know. And now they're talking about that, oh, Nibiru or Sirius or whatever might be a bowling ball sized black hole. This is the lies that they telling y'all. And when they say this kind of nonsense that they talking about, So this whole time y'all talking about that it's a second sun and a planet and all this other bullshit and it's huge and all this. Now you want to talk about that it's a bowling ball sized black hole. You see all the lies that they come out and tell y'all? Why they gotta lie to you about it? It's because they know how detrimental it is to their fucked up future that's coming for them. They don't want the right people to know the truth. They want to lie to y'all. The food shortage is on its way. Y'all about to see. Y'all just don't get it. It's not funny at all. I'm a little freaking worried over here. For a lot of y'all that's unsuspecting. Y'all haven't stocked up. A lot of y'all have not done what I told y'all to do. I need some of y'all to go back on my meditation videos and look up how to meditate for beginners and shit like that. I have a lot of meditation videos. Search them up. It's not hard to do. There's a lot of things that are coming on its way. And y'all gonna be unsuspecting. You're not gonna see it coming. Well, it's getting a little late. And I am very, very tired. I had a long day. I'm not making this video to make anybody feel bad or anything like that. I may come off a little harsh, but it's out of love, man. It really is. I want you guys to understand where I'm coming from with all this. No, I don't know everything, but I do know a lot, man. I'm telling you. And there is people trying to come out and tell y'all the truth, like even myself. And I am giving you a 110% guarantee. Something is coming very soon. See, because now that the 400-year mark is now up, and what happened in the fourth has now happened, you have all kinds of things being released from the fourth down here, and eventually you unsuspecting people are going to start seeing these things coming into your scope of vision, and it's going to freak out a lot of y'all. It is. It is, I'm telling you. All in due time. All in due time. And all those naysayers, they will be coming back and apologizing and being like, oh, I'm sorry for giving you such a hard time and all that. And it's like, it's whatever, because, you didn't want to believe, and I get it. It's got to be hard waiting for something to happen and then not seeing it happen. But the thing is this. While you're waiting to see something, why don't you do something about it? Like, try to meditate and put some work in. Try to put some work in. It'll greatly benefit you in the end. But hey, what do I know, right? I'm just some crazy guy on YouTube talking madness, right? I don't know what I'm talking about. This is complete spookism. It's just, hearsay. It's not true. I've never made an educational video in my life. I don't know what I'm talking about, right? Right? Come on, guys. Come on. Anyway, I was just drinking something. Just try to understand this. If you have 14 states in America that are having massive water droughts, and all these lakes are drying up and all this, and you're getting all these earthquakes happening all over the place, and then then it's getting cold, and then out of nowhere you get a day that it's 95 degrees, and then you're seeing that you're getting water droughts and all this other stuff going on. I mean, guys, do you guys not know how to research on what's going on the planet? If you don't know how to research, I recommend you start asking. Start asking questions. Start doing diligent research. And you will see that something is preparing to happen. It's fucking obvious. So many people know now. And they're just patiently waiting. They're patiently waiting. Because it's not a rapture that's coming. It's the absolute devastation of this fucked up system that's on the planet right now. In all lands. And while that's getting ready to happen, you have land masses rising from the ocean waters out into the open. So I'm closing this video off. I'll be making some really interesting videos real soon. I need time for myself because I'm so busy and stuff like this, And take care, you guys. Have a good night, and I'll see you guys later. All right. I'm really tired. Wow. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Goodbye. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Sirius, and I'm out. Peace. See, I made a mistake just recently and said that it's almost up to 200. It is now, excuse me, it is now to 200%. The helium that's on the planet now, it is actually at 200%. Now, the higher beings are going to eventually give the okay to literally activate the helium. Once this helium gets activated, it is going to seriously start. It's going to cause a massive shift on the planet, and these people are going to have problems breathing out here. All the non-carbon blooded people, all the people that are not of carbon origin, they're going to have problems breathing. You're going to have people catching on fire. Planes are going to be catching on fire, falling. People are going to die. It's the straight up truth. It's going to be crazy. The water is going to be super effective against their bodies. It's going to start killing them off in mass droves, and you're going to see a complete turnaround once this helium gets activated, and then this pole shift starts. I'm telling you, there is a reason for why they're trying to cool off the planet. There is reasons for these things, people. And you know what? Those subscribers that don't believe, I'm not even mad at them. I'm not even mad at them. I mean, they don't understand what's happening. They don't know. I ain't mad at them. But at the same time, it would be nice if you guys got up and did some diligent research. We have the internet for a reason. It is a literal gateway for you to go all over the world and watch and see what's happening. This year has really changed everything. And because you guys don't know where to look, you don't know where to, you can't pinpoint accurate nothing. You don't know nothing. And I'm telling you, a lot of these people that are coming up and telling you this information that they're receiving from on up high, they're going to show and prove you guys wrong when this situation takes a float and happens. We're already at 200% helium. The helium hasn't been activated yet. And it's about to. Very soon. And you're going to have a situation where the world is never going to be the same again. The karmatic debt is about to be forced into a situation where these people, these unnatural people, are going to have to pay up for what their people came here and did. And if you can, and if you believe in karma, if you believe in an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, then how can you sit here and tell me that nothing's happening? How can you sit here and tell me that nothing's coming? How can you sit there on your ass and tell me, oh, the world's going to stay exactly the same? You can't see that the stock market's about to drop? The proof is in your faces. It's like y'all just don't know how to search. And it's actually kind of frightening because I've given out information on places where to search. I got people trying to hit me up in the emails and stuff like this, but guys, just because you email me doesn't mean I'm going to have time to keep on answering all these questions. I have things to do. You're going to ask me of something of serious importance. Okay? And now if you want to talk, if I have time, we can talk, but I don't always have the time. Please try to understand this. Be mindful of this. Be mindful of this. I'm not always on YouTube. I have other things to attend to. I don't mind talking to y'all. It's just I don't always have the time. So please, if you're gonna come to me, with urgent news of importance, something. Other situations are other situations with other people that I speak to on a personal level. But other subs that I don't know on that level, be mindful of that. You're gonna come and ask me some questions, and the truth of the matter is, a lot of your questions might be being answered on other channels as well. So please do diligent research, people. I do care about your well-being. I have sacrificed hours of my life, days, weeks, endless weeks of my life that I'm never gonna get back because I was focused on making these videos for you. So think about the sacrifice that I'm making for you. Stop thinking about yourself all the time. There's something out here happening. And you don't want to believe nothing, you don't have to. But it would go well if you actually took the time to start looking up what people out here are talking about. There is a lot of crazy shit happening on the planet right now. And now that these people want to, try to pour fake artificial ice on Antarctica and all these places because they see that there's like this golden fire happening in these places that just won't shut off no matter how much water they drop. This fire is just engulfing all the ice lands all over the planet, and they don't know where this fire is coming from. Yo, they can't shut off these fires. They don't know what to do, and the more water they're putting in these fires, the more the fire's growing. It's over. This system is going to come to an end, and the situation is going to cause a force in the shift of the situation. I'm telling you, these scientists, these boys in NASA, they know what's going on. Now they're coming up with lies about Nibiru being a bowling ball sized black hole. What kind of nonsense? How stupid do these people think black people are? How stupid do they think black people are? For some of y'all to eat this garbage makes me look at y'all like, yo, are you that far gone? 14 states having massive droughts in America. And this shit spreading everywhere. And all these damn flooding happening, 40 inches of water. What is that? 2019 has completely changed the world. And they will not publicize this on TV and stuff like this that y'all be watching and all this. And now they're doing the UFO disclosures now on CNN and on Fox 5. And y'all can't see that they're trying to prepare the world for what's about to happen. They're slowly trying to breed in the mindset that, yo, there are others here with us. Because very soon y'all gonna start seeing this shit. And a lot of you motherfuckers are gonna start going crazy when you start seeing this shit. Because your mind cannot handle the truth. Hey, your boy Sirius Temple here tried to help y'all out. I tried to tell y'all. And I'm not gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna keep talking about this stuff. You're gonna keep seeing me coming up here. To the very freaking end of the situation. You won't see. It's not too much longer now. It's not too much longer now. Y'all gonna see. Because it has to happen. It has to happen. And sometimes it takes me time to come up here and make a video or whatever. I have a lot to do. I have a life like everyone else, but the point I'm trying to make is just this. Y'all really think that this money gonna save y'all? Y'all think that this money's gonna do something? Yeah, sure, you need to use it for your life, your everyday life, but don't start thinking that this money got power over your damn destiny. Because it don't, yo. Because what you're gonna end up seeing is that this life don't even really mean shit. You only got 100 years, and that's if you're fucking lucky and ate and exercised and did right. Most motherfuckers only got 60 to 50 years. Or 70. If that. Try to understand what I'm saying. Try to understand what I'm saying, yo. Try to understand what I'm saying, man. We got more earthquakes on the way, man. Frightening earthquakes. Okay?
And for those that don't know how to research, man, I think I might later on down the line, I might put some links in the bottom in the comment section of this video, links to certain places on YouTube that you can go look at. You even got these white hillbilly motherfuckers, you know, these country white folk coming out and talking about that the solar minimum is about to kill them off, and they don't know what to do, and they you know, they're bracing for impact. They're bracing for what's about to come for them, because they know that this radiation is getting ready to destroy them. They see what's happening in the water. And all that carbon and all the helium, the planet is literally saying, listen, no more. You viruses are going to get destroyed. So the entire environment, the water, the air, the land, the food, the crops, everything is being put in a situation where these people, these unnatural people, are not going to be able to survive. So, you know, like I said, you know, don't stress yourselves out. Keep living your life, doing what you're doing. Try to meditate if you can, if you know how. If not, look at some of my videos. Try to understand something's coming. Keep that in the back of your head, because it is going to come. It is. A lot of y'all, you know, y'all have grown up in this system and think that this system is all powerful and all knowing and all this other crap. You think that this is just going to keep going and going and going and going. No. No. Things have to be set up to fall. The world is lawless. There's lawless behavior out here. All the crazy shit that's happening. This world don't even make sense no more. This world don't even make sense no more. There's a bunch of ludicrous bullshit. And these white people and all these other people that's going on out here, they see that their genetic is dying off, and they need y'all to survive. Their genetic is dying off, and they can't keep reproducing, and they're becoming barren. You know, it's just, you know, I'll have to talk about this marijuana soon. It's just crazy. It's absolutely crazy what's going on out here. And black people are caught in the middle of this shit. And a lot of them just don't understand what's going on. All those people that are in those prisons, in the prison system, they're going to get released. Everything is going to be put back to the way it was before this crap happened. And I'm telling you, justice will be served. A lot of motherfuckers are going to pay out here. That concludes this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy. And yeah, man, you know, order has to be placed, and the only way we're gonna have to be able to place this order is through the chaos of war. So understand and accept the fact that the war has to start in order to place order, because this is out of control out here. It's completely out of control. All right, guys, I'm out. Talk to you guys later. Peace.